Daniel Theis leads the Celtics in a career night as he scored a team-high 19 points in their 110-98 win over the Detroit Pistons to get back into the win column and snap their 3-game losing streak. Welcome into the Boston Celtics newsfeed post-game recap brought to you by eHarmony. I'm Connor Peterson reporting for CLNS Media, the leading online provider of audio and visual content for the Boston Celtics. Theis proved why he was deserving of an NBA roster spot tonight as the 25-year-old rookie set a new career high in points with 19, while also leading the C's with 7 boards and a relatively easy victory over the new-look Pistons. Detroit falls to 2-4 with Blake Griffin, and now they're down 2 games to Miami for the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference. The Celtics improved to 41-19, now just a game and a half back from the Raptors for first in the East. The Pistons started off hot, leading throughout most of the first quarter, as Daniel Theis and Greg Monroe had to step up early for the C's, with Aron Baynes leaving the game after just 3 minutes with an apparent elbow injury. He headed to the locker room later in the first and would not return. Marcus Smart played 26 minutes in his return from an 11-game absence with a hand injury, scoring 12 points to go along with 6 assists and his league-leading defensive rating. His impact was certainly felt in the second quarter as the C's outscored Detroit 38-21, jumping out to a 61-49 halftime lead behind a 21-5 run towards the end of the frame. The Pistons started the second half hot as well, but Theis and Kyrie Irving held them in check after dropping the lead to just 4 points towards the end of the third. Entering the fourth quarter with a 9-point lead, the Celtics absolutely took off. They would hold the Pistons scoreless on an 0-for-9 shooting for the first 5 minutes of the quarter, pushing the lead to 20 points with under 6 minutes to play. Terry Rozier and Marcus Morris drilled consecutive threes to put the C's in coast mode the rest of the way, as they got the quote-unquote second half of the season off to a good start with the easy win. If you're trying online dating, chances are you run into lazy text messages, dead-end conversations, and random matches that just don't turn into dates. You can't get to know someone just by looking at a photo. eHarmony takes steps that other dating sites don't in order to find you a more compatible match. This isn't a shallow hookup site. They're looking to help you find lasting, meaningful relationships. eHarmony uses years of science, data, and psychological research to send you the right matches. Right now, our listeners can get a free month with eHarmony when they sign up for a 3-month subscription. Enter code BostonCeltics at checkout. Stop waiting and start your journey to a satisfying, meaningful relationship. It can be fun to play around with online dating apps, but when you're ready to fall in love with someone and having a meaningful relationship, there's one app that's built to bring you real love, eHarmony. Come see how eHarmony can change your life. Go to eHarmony.com and get started. Enter our code BostonCeltics at checkout. The Celtics shot extremely well as a team, hitting 48% of their shots, including 43% of their three-point attempts, while holding the Pistons to just 30% from long range. This is largely in part due to another well-rounded game from Kyrie, as he dropped 18 points on 7-14 shooting to go along with 5 rebounds and 6 assists. The win gets the C's on the right track as they prepare for the last quarter of the season, with just 22 games left to play following tonight's win. They'll head to New York to face a floundering Knicks team without All-Star Kristaps Porzingis. Tip-off is scheduled for 7:30, and as usual, we will have coverage for the game all day. For more updates, you can head to youtube.com/CLNS Media, as we are going to have locker room video as well as the post-game press conferences up shortly. Until next time, you can follow me on Twitter at @cpeterson_15, and be sure to follow CLNS as well at CLNS Media. You can subscribe to the Celtics newsfeed both on iTunes and Stitcher, as well as the CLNS Media Network mobile podcast app. This has been Connor Peterson reporting for CLNS Media.